even if I don't remember, even if it won't come back. I know back then something was there. Coincidences one by one falling into place that night, broken pieces in the dark lined up like they were meant to be. Now those moments fall apart, shattered, drifting out of sight, turning into dust and air, gone without a trace. A story that just disappeared like it was never real. Even memory itself starts to doubt the way it feels. If someday by chance again that night comes back to me, I'll just smile and call it nothing but a dream. You, that time and everything, all the things we thought we knew, now they fade like morning fall, blurring into something untrue. Call it memory if you want, I just can't believe it now. Slipping through my hands like shadows I can't hold somehow. A story that just disappeared like it was never real. Even memory itself starts to doubt the way it feels. If someday by chance again that night comes back to me, I'll just smile and call it nothing but a dream. Was it real or just a trace? Something time erased away. I don't think it matters now. I'll just smile and say maybe it was all a dream. Beneath a sky of crimson light, it was you and I that day. All those tender laughing moments slowly slipped away. I could never call it love, so I buried it inside. While you turned your eyes to someone else, I stayed there by your side. Time just carried us away, further than we knew. All that's left inside my heart is something I can't lose. 'Cause why do you come back now and linger in my pain? I call your name, but you don't hear me anyway. Everything we were has fallen into dust. All of it gone with the wind. All the love you gave to me, I never truly saw. Chasing shadows of another, I couldn't let it go. Every passing moment, words I couldn't say. All the ties that once were ours just slowly drift away. Through the war we changed and changed into someone new. Looking back, there's nothing left but emptiness and you. Why do you come back now and linger in my pain? I call your name, but you don't hear me anyway. Everything we were has fallen into dust. All of it gone with the wind. Now I finally know you were all I ever wanted. Still I reach for you, but you're already gone. In the fading mist, even love I held so tight slips away. Gone with the You just passed me by, leaving only scars. Your name remains written in my heart. Even this love has gone with the wind. Gone with the wind. Gone with the wind.
When you fall into a long dark tunnel and struggle just to breathe, the air gets thin and the silence cuts so deep. No one hears you calling, no one turns around. Even if you scream out loud, your voice won't make a sound. You curse the world around you, you hate the ones you see, but every single shadow just walks away from you. It feels like you are fading a little every day, like something deep inside you is slowly breaking away. And you start to realize there's no one coming through. No hand is reaching out. It's all on you. Get up. Don't look ahead, just look down at your feet. One step, then another move. Just move. Just move. Every night gets colder. Every step feels the same. Like you're stuck inside a loop you can't escape. You reach for something passing, but nothing ever stays. Everything you try to hold just slips away. Should I give up? Should I stop? Should I stay here and just rock? Or take one more step, even if I fall, even if it hurts, even if it's all I've got. One or two, left foot or right. One or two, left foot or right. In the end, that's where it stops. That's where it stops.
Giddy pop pop boom boom pop boom boom pop boom pop pop boom boom pop boom pop boom boom pop boom boom boom. Hooked on desire like a drug I can't quit. Chasing pleasure, pouring shots into it. Through the glow of neon lights, I'm just tearing up another night. Breathing smoke in a basement bar. Fake smiles everywhere, cheap cigars. Youth is drifting with no name. I let it go, I feel no shame. Staggering steps I can't control. Another day is on my soul. The word tomorrow slips my mind, fades out before I even try. Boom, jiggy, papa, boom, papa. Am I laughing or falling apart? Boom, jiggy, papa, boom, papa. Just tonight, no tomorrow, no heart. In the corner of a dirty underground, drenched in liquor, lost in sound. Blurry eyes, we collide, swallowing each other's lies. This night is crawling on my skin. Never yours, never been. Is it laughter, is it pain? Just echoes dripping from the ceiling chain. So my soul down to Mephisto's deal. Upon tomorrow, nothing feels real. Not unfinished, just erased. There was never a tomorrow to face. Boom, jiggy, papa, boom, papa. Laughing, crying, fading out. Boom, jiggy, papa, boom, papa. Just tonight, scream it They ask me why I don't feel sad, why I don't even cry. Instead of giving them an answer,
I just stared into the sky. There were no tears at all, only sunlight pouring down. Time was dripping off my skin like sweat upon the ground. She asked me if I loved her. I said it wasn't true. It's not something I can call love, not me, not you. I am nothing at all, just a stranger they can't define. Living on a meaningless day, still breathing in this time. I am nothing at all, an outsider with no name. Heavier than any trial are the eyes that place the blame. Yesterday's funeral is already gone and past. Laughter on the ocean waves, burning bodies moving fast. A pistol in my pocket underneath the blinding sun. It was shining far too bright, so I pulled the trigger once. It wasn't even anger, it was just the light I felt pressing down upon my skin like a pain I couldn't help. I am nothing at all, an outsider with no name. Heavier than any trial are the eyes that place the blame. A man who never cried waits beneath the blade. Still my heart was beating slow, quiet, unafraid. Walls of stone around me, but I finally understand that I'm still alive somehow inside this narrow land. In the silence of this place, something started to appear, something buried deep inside suddenly became so clear. I am nothing at all, a stranger finally free, standing on a borrowed time, just existing as I be. Even if tomorrow never comes, I'm still here today, staring at the burning sun as it slowly fades away. When they gather all around, calling out my name, I will leave them with a smile. Walk away the same, walk away the same. In your eyes I find myself, and in mine your lips remain. Champagne softly swaying, moonlight in the glass. A single tear of yours breaks upon your lips. Old jazz fills the night as I look at you. A toast to your eyes, where love can never stay. Casablanca. In my eyes there's only you. On my lips your name still lingers.
tilting, champagne, moonlight drifting in the glass. A single tear of mine spreads across your lips. Old jazz fills the night as I look at you. A toast to your eyes, where love can never stay. Casablanca. Toast to your eyes, a toast to your eyes, where love can never stay, where love can never stay. Casablanca. I throw this aching heart out into the night. I raise a glass of champagne. A toast to your eyes, where love can never stay. Casablanca. Casablanca. Casablanca.
The opera is ending. The sound of music drifts away. The warmth of the setting sun slowly disappears. Light is laid low. The air is still, as if everything has ended, as if nothing has begun. Erasing countless times, this piece that was made cannot be spoken and cannot be understood. Just on a shaking chair, leaving it to the end. Inside cold suits, inside heavy shoulders, holding her hand tightly, I looked at the family. A trustworthy godfather and unreliable brothers. What seemed like peace, gunshots echoed in the street. The hand I was holding tight, I had no choice but to let go. In the name of the Father, I had to eliminate them and protect the family. For family and brothers, quietly and greatly, one by one I cleared the traitors. I must sit in the Father's place. The story I thought was over was not the end. Born without a name in a strange foreign land, quiet but bold, enemies into allies, doubt into trust. I gathered people and made a family. family my father made. The story I thought was over was not the end. In a city armed with legality, what must be protected becomes heavier and heavier. Some say it has ended, others say it has begun. In between, I dream of something new. The opera is ending. The sound of music drifts away. The warmth of the setting sun slowly disappears. Light is laid low. The air is still, as if everything has ended, as if nothing has begun. Erasing countless times this peace that was made cannot be spoken and cannot be understood. Just on a shaking chair, leaving it to the end. The story I thought was over was not the end. The story I thought was over was not the end.
Meeting her felt like a cruel coincidence, like throwing dice 10 times and watching the same number appear again and again. Strangely, little by little, fate kept pushing her and me into the very same hour that day. From the radio in a countryside cafe, a Beethoven string quartet was softly playing, and the clock was moving towards 6 o'clock. She walked closer, turning up the volume a little more, then smiling gently, she said to me,
I get off work at 6. He was a gift, a destiny that had to arrive in my painfully weary life. I had always prepared for him, listening to Beethoven, reading Tolstoy alone at night, and finally he appeared.
Just as Beethoven filled the room, just as the hands reached 6 again, like a line already written somewhere, I walked toward him proudly and asked,
do you like Beethoven?
Sometimes in life, a moment arrives that cannot be explained without any reason. It reaches deep inside your soul. I thought it was a light love, just a passing wind, but somehow you came and shook my world apart, leaving behind one reason I could never return again: the unbearable lightness inside me, the fate of being human.
That rainy evening, I came to him without thinking, I fell asleep against his shoulder, and I never let go of his arms until the word us began to feel familiar. The man who once drifted lightly through countless women.
Now beside me, for me, like the earth hanging beneath the sun, like the moon wandering around the earth,
The unbearable lightness of being.
don't call this coincidence, it hurts far too much. After endless seasons passing by, you remain like my last love. I who dreamed of a weightless life was finally carried away by the gravity of love
Into the unbearable chain of existence.
I always believed
Love was freedom.
then why is it
Whenever I hold you,
the whole world slows to silence?
that old Beethoven melody,
Still lingers in my ears.
must it truly be so?
It keeps asking me.
One by one,
The lights slowly fade away,
only the final music remains. Did it have to be so? Did it have to be so?
did it have to be so? Foolishness, sin, decay and boredom, they have lived inside us since the beginning. We raise our regrets like beggars breeding lies, sticky sins on our skin, thin tears running cold at night, even after repentance. We crawl back once again, laughing in the mud of exhausted desire. On the pillow of evil, our spirits fall asleep, and the precious metal called will evaporate into the dark. Invisible fingers keep pulling at the strings. We believed we were free, but we were only trembling puppets. The devil hides inside corrupted things, rotten perfume and starving desire, softly pulling at the wounds in our hearts. And every single day we walk one step closer to hell, crossing the stench of darkness without fear, without even knowing. We squeeze dying pleasures dry like rotten fruit in desperate hands, trying to steal one final drop from our starving souls. A million worms feast quietly inside the mind, and every breath we take lets death flow deeper through the lungs. Poison, fire, daggers and violence still could not satisfy the hunger of mankind. Maybe our hearts were never brave enough to fall completely into the abyss. Hyenas, vultures, scorpions and snakes, all the beasts of human vice still crawling underneath our skin. But among them there is one creature far more patient, far